Making decisions can seem like a big challenge, especially when the stakes and consequences are high. But what if I told you that making better decisions could be simpler than you think? Today, we're going to demystify this process and show you how you can enhance your decision-making skills using simple and effective techniques that you can start applying right now. First, let's understand what it really means to make a decision. A decision is a choice between alternatives, and we do this all the time, sometimes without even realizing it. From choosing what to eat for breakfast to complex decisions like changing careers or buying a house, all are decisions that shape our lives. But what differentiates a good decision from a bad one? Largely, it's the clarity with which we see our options and understand the possible consequences. Now, think about how you feel when you have to make an important decision. Perhaps you feel a mix of anxiety and excitement, right? This is normal because our brain is calculating potential risks and benefits. But here's a simple technique to reduce anxiety: setting clear goals. When you know exactly what you want to achieve, filtering options becomes much easier. Imagine you're at a restaurant and want to choose a healthy meal. If your goal is to eat foods that benefit your heart, you automatically ignore the less healthy options on the menu. Simple as that. In addition to setting clear goals, another useful tool is the pros and cons list. This classic method helps visualize the benefits and disadvantages of each option in an organized way. Let's use a practical example. Imagine you're deciding whether to buy a new or used car. Listing the pros and cons of each option can reveal factors you hadn't considered, like the depreciation of a new car versus the possible maintenance costs of a used one. But what if you still feel undecided? Here enters the worst-case scenario technique. Ask yourself, what is the worst that can happen if I choose this option? By considering the worst-case scenario, you reduce the fear of the unknown, which can be surprisingly liberating. This not only helps make the decision but also prepares a plan B, increasing your confidence in the decision made. Now, let's talk about tools that can assist in decision-making. In today's digital world, there are apps and software that help organize your thoughts and evaluate your options more structurally. These tools can be especially useful in complex decisions, like work projects or financial planning, where you can weigh different variables and see the potential outcomes of each choice. Besides digital tools, a practice that has recently gained popularity is mindfulness meditation. This mindfulness technique helps clear the mind and focus on the present moment, which is crucial when you're about to make an important decision. Regular practice of mindfulness can improve your decision-making ability by reducing mental noise and increasing your awareness of your true desires and fears. And don't underestimate the power of good advice. Talking to someone who has been through similar situations or has more experience can offer valuable insights that you might not consider on your own. This feedback can be the missing piece for you to feel secure in your decision. Practice is another key element to improving your decision-making ability. Like any other skill, the more you practice, the better you become. You can start with small, daily decisions to build confidence and gradually move to bigger decisions. And here's a tip: keep a decision journal. Write down the decisions you make, why you made them, and how you felt about them. This will not only help you see patterns in your decisions but also better understand your own thought processes. Making decisions doesn't have to be a complex internal battle. With the right techniques and a bit of practice, you can become more confident in your choices. Remember, every decision is an opportunity to learn and grow. So, the next time you face a tough choice, take a deep breath, use the tools we discussed, and trust your ability to make the right choice. Continue challenging yourself with small daily decisions and observe how this can change your perception of the bigger choices you need to make. The simple act of deciding which book to read, which series to start, or even which route to take to work can be an excellent exercise for your decision-making mind. Don't forget that practice makes perfect. The more you expose yourself to situations that require decisions, the sharper your skills become. Imagine that each decision is a weight you lift in the gym of life. Over time, you become stronger and more capable of handling the heavy weights that will inevitably come your way. Moreover, it's important to celebrate your successes. Every time you make a decision that results in a positive outcome, take a moment and recognize your success. This not only boosts your confidence but also reinforces positive behavior, encouraging you to continue making good choices. And even when things don't go as planned, there is a valuable lesson to be learned. Every mistake is a step on the ladder of learning, and recognizing this is crucial to maintaining your journey of personal development. Now, one thing we often forget is the power of intuition. Our intuition is like an internal compass that often knows which way to go, even when our logical mind is undecided. Learning to listen to and trust your intuition is a valuable skill that can significantly enhance the quality of your decisions. Try dedicating a moment to really listen to what your instinct has to say before making an important choice. You may be surprised by the clarity it can bring. Finally, maintain a balanced perspective on the impact of your decisions. While some choices may indeed have long-term consequences, many decisions are less significant than they initially appear. This realization can reduce the pressure you feel when deciding and can help you maintain a more calm and controlled mental state. Remember, the ability to make good decisions is one of the most valuable skills you can develop. It affects almost every aspect of your life, and strengthening it can bring significant improvements both personally and professionally. So, the next time you find yourself at a crossroads, use the tools and techniques we've shared today. Face each decision as an opportunity to apply what you've learned and watch your skills grow. And there you have it, a clear path to enhancing your decision-making skills. With practice, introspection, and the right tools, you can transform the art of deciding into one of your greatest strengths. Now, let's do a quick recap to ensure that all the important points were clear. You started learning about the importance of having clear objectives, which direct your choices and simplify the decision-making process. Next, we explored the technique of listing pros and cons, a practical tool for visualizing the potential outcomes of each option. We talked about considering the worst-case scenario, a strategy that diminishes the fear of the unknown and prepares you to handle the consequences of your choices. We also introduced some digital tools that can help in the decision-making process, in addition to highlighting the value of mindfulness meditation to clear the mind. And, of course, the importance of seeking advice and feedback to gain new perspectives on your decisions. Remember that regular practice is crucial. By making daily decisions, you develop confidence and skill. Maintaining a decision journal helps you reflect on your choices and learn from them. Celebrating your successes and learning from mistakes is also an essential part of this process. And lastly, but certainly not least, trust your intuition. Sometimes, our instinct has the answer that our logical mind is struggling to find. Balance the use of reason with listening to your heart, and you will find a more harmonious path in your decisions. Making decisions doesn't have to be a burden. With the right tools and techniques, you can transform each decision into an opportunity for personal growth and success. Keep practicing, learning, and evolving. Every choice you make is a step in building the life you want to live. So far, we've discussed practical techniques and strategic approaches to improve decision-making, but let's explore a bit more about how these decisions reflect in your everyday life. Every choice you make, from the smallest to the most significant, contributes to the mosaic of your life, shaping who you are and where you can go. A powerful way to see the influence of decisions in your life is through visualizations. Imagine your life as a book, where each chapter is defined by the decisions you make. Each choice leads to different paths, stories, and endings. This visualization not only illustrates the importance of each decision but also highlights how small changes can have big impacts. Furthermore, it's essential to recognize the interconnection between decisions and personal identity. The choices you make reflect your values, your priorities, and your aspirations. When you decide based on what is truly important to you, your actions and results are in harmony with your identity. To ensure that your decisions are aligned with your life goals, it's crucial to periodically revisit and perhaps reassess your values and objectives. This might mean adjusting your goals to better reflect who you are now or who you wish to become. This constant review ensures that you're not just making decisions but making the right decisions for your ongoing personal development. Additionally, engaging in communities with similar interests and values can provide a supportive environment that encourages positive and constructive decisions. These communities offer not only support but also inspiration and new perspectives that can enrich your decision-making process. Finally, it's crucial to have flexibility in your approach to decisions. Life is unpredictable, and being able to adapt, learn from experiences, and adjust your strategies as necessary is a vital skill. This also means knowing when it's time to change course and make a new decision, even if that means admitting that the original choice was not the best. And so, we come to the end of this guide on how to make better decisions. With the techniques we've shared, you are equipped to face challenges, seize opportunities, and shape the course of your life with confidence. Each decision is a chance to demonstrate your autonomy, grow, and move closer to your dreams. Thank you for investing your time with me to explore this crucial aspect of personal development. I hope the strategies discussed here not only improve your decision-making skills but also inspire you to live more intentionally and fulfilled. With these strategies in hand, you are ready to transform your ability to make decisions and, consequently, your life. But before we conclude, I want to leave you with some questions to reflect on. What recent decisions have transformed your life for the better? Is there a decision you've been putting off because you don't feel prepared to face it? How can you apply the techniques we discussed today to face that challenge with confidence? Think about these questions and share your answers in the comments below. I would love to hear your stories and how you plan to use these strategies to make better decisions. Continue applying these techniques, and remember, every choice counts. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe for more insights that can transform your life. See you next time, and continue making decisions that reflect the best of who you are.